During our property journey, there were definitely some mistakes that we made along the way, things that could have been avoided, and things that we want to share with you guys to hopefully avoid along your journey.
Yeah, I mean, one of the perfect mistakes that we made was actually around supply. You can think of an exciting area, a really cheap price point, which takes me back to some of the purchases in Brisbane. But with those purchases, because we didn't think of supply, we bought in areas that had a lot of property being built around it, were a little bit harder to rent out, and the capital growth was also taking a lot longer for it to come through. There's also another mistake that we've made around, the whole first home and investment that you think of your first home to be. Did you want to talk more on that one?
So one mistake we definitely made was our first purchase being an owner-occupied property. That property was a complete emotional purchase, as you do. We had no thoughts of property investing at the time, had no thoughts of that property being an investment property in the future. And now looking back at the strategy that we follow inside of our property portfolio for investment, that would be a property we would definitely not purchase as an investment property at all, based on our current mindset.
That first home, I think many people don't realize until later on their journey that it's actually going to be an investment, because very few of us buy that first home and go, you know what, I'm going to live here forever. And that's exactly what happened to us. And so we bought it with emotion, the first home, and realized, oh, hold on a minute, this isn't really a investment property for our portfolio. So I think if I was to have that time again, I'd either say, hey, maybe let's not even buy that property to begin with, because it doesn't fit our investment strategy. Or if we are really buying a first home, think of it as an investment and tick all those boxes that can tick both the home and the investment at the same time. And if it can't, well, you know what? You either know that that mistake may come up and are okay with it, or you keep renting, or you keep looking at options of a first home and until they hit your strategy. So I think those are the two biggest mistakes that I felt we can reflect on and say, our first home as an investment, we made some mistakes there. And secondly, supply. When you don't consider that, it can slow down rental, slow down capital growth, and effectively slow down your journey.